What? Fucking goddamn animal. Damn it.
Okay. Oh, what is this crap?
Really? Fuck you, game. That just... Okay. Well, now I really don't have a point, which was another, so... Who's that? Was 3 times 4 plus 12 divided by 6 times 4 plus 3?
I love how everything's a question
actually
mark. I love how everything's a question mark, but I'm going like, that's 24 over 27.
Let's see, 3 times 4 is 12, plus 12 is 24, 6 times 4 is 22, right?
It's 24 over 27, yeah. 3 times 4, 12 plus 12, 24, 6 times 4 equals 24 plus 3, 27. So, although, again, because the translation on this game is not very good, so like, I got one question, it was like, which one is mind-controlled with bright red eyes? And it just listed 3 monsters, none of which are mind-controlled, and all 3 have bright red eyes. And I'm going,
Do you already have a save?
Yeah, but I mean, these don't mean anything. It's just little trivia thing that they do based on their personality. They
But
just
it might
message you
actually matter.
sometimes. Not
like,
really.
if you
Maybe
answer
for
all
like
of
the
them correctly, you might end up getting, like, something.
No, it's a constant stream. It's not like a set amount of questions. It's just a little trivia thing to keep you entertained. But still...
Oh, is it?
But still, the problem is, none of these is the correct answer.
Is it?
No, none of these is the correct answer.
Well, try one and see what happens. 23 would probably be the best one.
How is that anywhere near 23?
It's not 11. It's not 19.
Because it's actually 0.9. Frickin' math wizards.
Unless it's something retarded like...
Again, I think this is a translation
4
issue.
plus 12? Yeah, it might be something like 4 plus 12 equals 16 times 3, and then they do that shit.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, I know. I know what they're doing. Yeah, so this is a trick question based on the multiple choice. Still not right. Okay, let's try this.
$1923 and $1111 is the answers.
Doing it in order, not like the actual mathematical procedure. That's my problem. I was doing it by the actual, math procedure. Doing multiplication first and then slimming it down till you have basic addition. But no, it meant do it in order. 3 times 4, then that answer plus 12, then that answer divided by 6, then that answer times 4. 19. Okay.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Farm investigated.
They didn't even bother doing this by...
Oh god, okay.
Yes, because texting in the video game is fun.
It gives it a little personality. Oh crap.
Oi, oi. こいつはすげえな。
Eh? I like how your character has absolutely no voiceovers.
True. They do in battle, but that's it.
だよな。さすがにこんなわけわかんない現象見たことねえよな。けどさ。
I mean, I can kind of understand why, because they want you to like project yourself as the character, but I don't know. Feels a little awkward.
そっから一歩でも近づいてみろ。まとめて逮捕すっぞ。あ？
ち、なんかやかましいのが出てきちまったな。
現場保存は捜査の鉄則だこら。
How is it a crime scene?
そいつを乱す輩はこの伊達巻子様が容赦しね
え。厄介なことになる前に俺はずらかるとするか。
ほらそこ。動くなってんのがわかんねえのか。あ？
And I like how her name's Date.
見たことあんな。
Really? You gotta bring in that as well.
Sorry, I'm eating lasagna while I play this.
やっべ、おい、走るぞ。
あ、てめえ、待てこら。
どうやら逃げ道は。
In we go.
ここしかねえみたいだな。 ま、物は試しってやつさ。
I'll tell you one thing, considering they did this basically on a budget, with this whole visual novel-esque kind of thing, they did a pretty good job.
Oh, that's not good.
That subway's fucked, dude.
Yeah. Stuff's starting to merge over. That's not good.
どうなってんだ。 異常すぎるだろこれ。まるで2つの世界が交差してるみてえだ。わけわかんね
The
え。
character is just like, I don't know what's going on. I do not want to be here.
俺の頭がおかしく
Shaking
な
her
っ
head
たっ
back
て
and
わけ
forth.
じゃないよな。
My character takes everything in
けど
stride.
な
I like it.
さすがに警察もここまでは追ってこねえだろう。確かにあの勢いなら突っ込んできてもおかしかねえや。となると答えは一つだな。鬼が出るか蛇が出るか。ま
As he says, flag trigger. 'Okay, I do like that fucking machine gun tank mon guy you got going on.
I don't think the better version of him is in this game, though. I think he's just one of the random ones you can get. Which makes me sad, because I love the upgraded version of him so much.
You might be able to upgrade him. You never know. What's his name?
That's just, Tankmon, I think.
Tankmon.
The upgraded one is Tank Drummon, and that thing is badass. It's like a were shark on top of an assault tank. Yeah.
Well, apparently there's gonna be a few new characters.
Yeah, they already added some in.
They're already what?
They already added some in.
They have Tank and Tyrannomon.
I'm using Tank.
So far, that's the only one, yeah. We don't have Tank Tyrannomon. Let's see which ones they have that are OGs.
They have most of those. Because, you know, those are the famous ones, so they always include those.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm kind of annoyed. They only have like 200 something in this game. I'm like, there's 1,000 of them. Have some more in the game, please.
Ice Devilmon. Well, Angemon's in the game.
Well, of course.
Kabutarimon's in here as well, which is
I
nice.
know, I've almost got him.
Galgamon. Oh Jesus, Karatsuki Numamon. Just basically a snail freaking out. The Wagamon, that's cool. They have the original like bug enemy from the
Yeah.
story.
Like I said, that's a basic one that they always keep on. That's actually supposed to be like the rival for Kabuteri.
Yeah. Geogreymon.
Oh, from Savers, the fifth season. Immobilized by the recoil.
Oh no.
The recoil from my shot keeps my dude from attacking.
I'm just trying to see if there's any cool ones.
There is, but
Heckmon.
because they only really have the basics in this.
Yeah, but Heckmon's
So
fucking hilarious. He's a
they're missing
ninja
a lot
ostrich.
of they're missing a lot of the cooler stuff because they only have like the basics from the TV shows in this. For publicity's sake, you know, all the famous ones.
Yeah. Andromon's in here.
Yeah, they have his Mega.
How about Neotismon?
Myotis, yeah, the vampire. He's cool. He's one of my favorites. Although I prefer his Japanese name, the Vomdemon. Just because it stands for Vampire Demon Monster.
Angel-Woman's definitely a little bit more PG than she was in the series.
Not really, no. Less so, in fact. Especially if you consider her actual art nowadays.
Certainly gave a lot of different versions of Greymon.
Well, he's the mascot, yeah. And every series tends to have its own version of him one way or the other, or an analog.
Yeah, Skull Greymon, for example.
It's kind of like how every main kid has goggles. It's just a trend, you know? Nice.
Hmm. 仕方ねえか。
Tillenmon. Kind of reminds me of one of the fucking lion mechas from Voltron.
Oh, dude, look up Loader Leomon.
Nightmon. Gildramon.
Oh, Pyldramon, yeah.
Nanomon. Yeah, he's in here.
Yeah, you gotta, like... He's a pain to get, and he's not one of my favorites anyway, so I'm not really gonna bother, but he's one of the tougher ones.
Holy Angemon.
事務所に状況を報告したい
Mock Galgamon.
事務所って
Okay, he's actually kind of cool looking. He's got like that wrestler belt around his chest.
Yeah, he's not one of the ones I like, though.
えへんぷい
Mega Dramon.
えへんぷい
Okay, I'm sorry, he just looks like Greymon to me.
電脳探偵マジかよすげえなおいやっぱオタク斜め上すぎだわいや褒めてねえしまとりあえず通信は諦めるんだな俺もさっきから試してるけど デジタルウェーブの状態が不安定なんだろうな。まさかデジタルウェーブの説明を俺にさせようってんじゃねえよな。後で検索しろ。検索。
Alphamon.
そんなことよりさ。
Oh, he's yeah.
さっきの電脳探偵の話。
He's one of the big
Alphamon?
もう
ones.
ちょい
Yeah.
詳しく聞きてえんだけど。
I can tell just by the way his body's shaped.
Well, he's like the leader of the Royal Knights, and you know Omnimon?
Imperial Dramon.
His Japanese name is Omega, so it plays off of Alpha and Omega. They are the two knights.
いや、誤解すんなよ。
I remember seeing Work Raymon. It's like the very, very end of the first series.
純粋な知的好奇心だよ。だって変だろ、電脳探偵。どんな設定だよ。コミックでしか見たことねえよ。いいよもう。本当。
After look, some of these do look pretty cool.
Oh, dude, that's why I keep up with it. Plus, if you actually read into them, there's so much mythology into any given one.
I mean, some of them are a little out there, but then other ones look really badass.
Oh, dude, they made one based off Jesus. Look it up.
Jessmon?
Yeah. The problem is everybody.
I had a
thinks
feeling that
everybody
was the
thinks,
Jesus one.
The problem is everybody thinks, you know, hippie white guy Jesus, but I'm going, no. Biblical whoop your ass in the temple Jesus.
Justimon! And Slatebon.
Sleepmon, yeah, they changed his name to Kentarosmon in here just because they had changed the mythological names a lot. For religious reasons. Because, you know, Sleipnir is the eight-legged horse from Norse mythology.
Yeah.
It confused me when they asked, like, a question and I didn't know they changed its name, so I was like, he's not on here.
Titanmon, damn, he's huge.
Oh my god, dude, yeah, he's the enemy of, again, I love mythology and I geek out at this stuff. He's the enemy of the Olympus 12, or was it Olympus 13, I forget. But dude, Plutomon is goddamn terrifying. He's like made of chattering teeth and darkness.
Oh my god, they made a Digimon that looks like a fucking fucked up Ava called Diablomon.
Dude, that's from the movie.
Yeah, but still, he looks like a fucked up Ava.
Not really at all, but okay.
I mean, just from this image, it looks like that. Oh, that's hilarious. Demon.
Oh yeah, they changed his name to Creepymon for English. I'm like, really? He's Satan. Just straight up.
Dynasmon, Duftmon. Duftmon Leo mode. There's one named Hi Andromon.
That's the Mega, yeah.
Okay, that's just ironic. This guy has literally the longest beard I've seen on anything really, and his name is Barbamon.
Oh, Barbamon? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's...
Like, bitch, you need a shave.
Well, he's like the old sorcerer man kind of thing.
And this one's from the second series, I think, the Pydramon, or Piedmon.
First, but yeah.
Oh, was he the first?
エデンで噂になってるクーロンでも見た本当か担ごうとしてんじゃねえだろうな
Platinum Numamon? Good god.
いやオタクに限ってそりゃねえか相当の人よしだってバレバレだしよそ それに変なもんが見えたのは確かだ。
Beelzebumon.
はっきり見えてるようで何も見えない。
He's always a favorite.
頭の中を探られたような、何かを押し込まれたような、すげえ気持ち悪い、もどかしい、思い出せそうで思い出せない。あれは一体
I bet you like Boltmon as
何の
well.
意味がある。
Not too much.
Kind of reminds me of a major Frankenstein-y kind of guy.
He is. He's also the like counterpart to Andromon.
まあ
Mastamon looks like a
That's new.
かもしれねえよな。
It's a fusion of Lady Devimon and Angelomon, and it's a counterpart to Lucimon, who is again Satan.
and Nervamon.
They made a sexy version of her for one of the TV shows by like aging her up into Mervamon.
Machinedramon, the one that we saw in the very beginning.
Oi, 気づいている
Rust
か。
Tyrannomon looks fucking epic.
オタク、それでも探偵かよ。俺たち
Oh, here's one that you might like,
つ
Lilithmon.
けられてるぜ。
Yeah, she's cool. She's one of the demon lords.
デジモンか幽霊か、あのお姉さんか。
There's the
正体は
Omegamon.
わかんねえけどな。
The one that you were telling me about. He looks hilarious. Like, let me just rip off the face of
Well,
a couple
he's
of
like the
Digimon.
original. He's the original
気づか
fusion.
れてしまいましたね。いやこんにちは、こんにちは。おっと、そう見まめないでください。私は
Nothing else really stands out as really cool looking. The majority of the Digimon they have in here are like
The standard ones.
non-people. Yeah.
こんなところで
That's what I
何
mean.
して
I'm
る
always kind of disappointed they have 1,000 and all the cooler ones never make it in.
私はスウェードをアケルと申します。紙芝居エンタープライズの研究者でして、この奇妙な現象を目下実地一人でか。私いくら解明できそうな専門家は私しかいないとはいえ、助手くらいはつけてほしいものです。
It's kind of like the Pokemon and shit too that do that.
なんで俺たちを尾行してたんだ。
Like if they did a Pokemon or a Digimon trading card game, I'm sure you could get all of them.
Well, they do have the trading card game. That's where they appear most of the time, yeah.
不快な思いをさせてしまいました。それは申し訳ありません。謝罪します。いや、ま、別にいいけど。
You know, I'm
でも謝罪
surprised.
する気があるなら、
think-
分かってることを教えてよ。
I'm surprised they still have yet to make a Wizards of the Coast anime series based on Magic the Gathering. You know how fucking cool that would be?
くれぐれも他言は無用ということで。
60 to 70 years worth
あ
of
あ、分かってる。
lore in the Magic the Gathering game.
よろしい。それではお話しいたしましょう。ただこれからするお話はあくまでも私が調査の過程から導き出した機能的推論、決して結論ではございませんのでご注意を。それではまずこの空間のことからお話ししましょう。現象の内部であるこの空間、ここには特殊なデジタルウェーブが渦巻いているようです。ご存知ですよね。デジタルウェーブ。デジタル情報を運ぶエネルギーの流れ。素晴らしい。教科書通りのご回答です。つまりここは現実世界でありながらデジタル情報で構成された世界ということになる。極めて簡潔かつ端的に表現しますと、 現実世界が電脳空間化してしまっているのですよ。そのためここではあらゆるものがデータ化してしまう。人間飛躍しすぎじゃないの？否定はしませんよ。
I have no problem with that idea. Turning the world into a massive cyberspace.
That would be a very bad thing in this case, though.
Yeah, because basically what's happening is two separate universes are colliding.
And one is full of monsters and one is full of humans.
それはともかくご覧なさい。この内部構造の異常な造形や不条理さはまさに人間が持つ記憶やイメージなどのデータがデジタイズしたものだと直感します。
Kind of makes you wonder if this is the beginning of two separate universes colliding. What would happen if this actually completed? Like what other planets would collide with the other ones and merge into one? The digital universe versus the
君たちにも質問させてください。君たちはイーターと遭遇したことがありますか？食らうもの、侵食するものという意味で私はイーターと呼んでいます。ひょっとしてあの白黒のオウムガイみたいな気味悪いプログラムのことか？まさしく。いや、イーターと遭遇して無事とは。君たちは強運の持ち主ですよね。というのもイーターに捕食されるとあらゆるデータは侵食されバグ化してしまうのですよ。バグ化するとどうなっちまうんだ？構造もアルゴリズムも無秩序なデータになってしまう。まさにバグです。しかも一度バグ化されたデータはもう元には戻らない。いやはや恐ろしい。本当に恐ろしいですよ。食われたが最後ってわけかと考えられていますがね。
which we pretty much proved is incorrect.
Not really, because I mean it explains what happened to my character.
Huh?
Yeah, but his last statement of it being unable to be restored kind of did that already.
No, we didn't. This is a fake body, remember?
I don't remember actually. I think that was part of one of the other streams you did.
Her real body is in the hospital in a coma. This is a construct from data that you actually had to make as part of a quest. It's basically just a texture over that cyber body you had on the street.
Wow.
形而上的な意味ではなく、ことデジタルにおいては事象としてあってはならない。ならばバグについてもしかりです。ゆえに。
And do any of your friends realize that, or is it just kind of a secret?
Just your boss.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting when they try and kiss her or something. Or like hold her hand or something and all of a sudden, wait, what's all this shit floating around?
まあ、サービスはあくまでもビジネス目的ですし、秘密にしておきたい情報もいろいろありまして、まったくひどい会社ですよね。この際だ、他にも聞きてえんだけど。私に答えられることでしたら何でも。しかし、その君たち見たところハッカーですよね。デジモンキャプチャーもお持ちだ。それに立派なデジモンプログラムだったらズバリこの現象内部に救っているであろうイーターを排除していただきたい。ここにもいるってのか。先ほど妙な映像を見ませんでしたか？あるいは白い少年の幽霊。あれらはイーターの存在を示すいわば前兆のようなものです。 イーターの存在がデジタルウェーブに影響し誘発させている。私はこうも考えています。この現象こそがイーターの影響によるものではないかと。であれば元凶を断つことで現象を消滅するはずと、この推論を裏付けるためにあんたあれの研究してるんだったらなんか秘密兵器的なもん持ってないの？潜んでる位置のわかるレンズ付きの時計とか捕獲して中に閉じ込めたりできるそういうとか。
Talking about Pokemon stuff.
妙に具体的ですね。
Those are some oddly specific examples.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, that's what the guy says immediately afterwards.
現在のところイーターへの対抗手段はデジモンプログラムが最もあのプログラムにはバグ化への耐性があります。やすやすとは侵食を受けないでしょう。
Well, at least he didn't start off a conversation about Dr. Giro or something.
だな。スウェードさん、あんたを信じたわけじゃないが、あれを排除しろってんなら俺たちも望むところだ。いや、素晴らしい。そんじゃな、リベンジといくか。で、とっととまともな世界へ戻ろうぜ。ここにいるとその、いや、私はここで待機していますので、他に質問などあればどうぞ。
Oh gods.
まともな世
They
界。
made our Ratchet and Clank movie.
それは
You just
一
now
体ど
learned
こ
about
にあ
that?
るのでしょうかね。
Yep.
I know what you're saying. Where the fuck is the Ratchet and Clank game review?
I mean, it's about 10 years too late, but whatever.
Maybe in a quicker format because we got 8 years. Insane. We got like 9.
I literally haven't been able to go like 10 steps without a big cutscene in this area. If you're gonna watch that, mute it, please. Could you mute your mic while you're watching that?
What's up?
Could you mute your mic while you're watching that?
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Alright, thank you. Sorry, it's just because I was on the stream. Again, nobody's even watching, but if they want to watch it later. Did you really just try to kill the water serpent with bubbles?
終わったか。お疲れさん。
That was a big hit.
I like this music.
I just kind of wish that this music went into the battles too.
True. I'll need an IC card to get through the gates. Jump it! You can literally just... Really? Whatever.
仕方ねえか。
Your Digimon is really happy that he beat it.
I've always had like a mild fascination with him, not so much in the shows, but just because he looks cool in games. Although there was one games where his head was too cylindrical, it like didn't taper off to the nose, so it looked off.
Your Tankmon's hyper cannon looks hilarious when he shoots it.
Oh yeah, because it's his nose.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish it had more of those like walking armory Digimon in here, but it doesn't. There's a few more like him where it's just guns everywhere.
It's too bad they didn't really add unique Digimon in here.
What do you mean?
The majority of the Digimon are like the first tier evolution Digimon.
No, like I said, they only really have the standard batches in here, and then the odd ones like Tankmon.
The fuck is that weird one that they're attacking?
That's the
Is that
guest party
one-
member of the dude. The dude I'm with, that's his. That's the thing that turns into Diablomon. And Armageddon.
I kind of wish that they added more of the cool looking ones than all of these cutesy ones.
That's what I mean. They only They only have like the standard ones in here. Most of the cool ones are just never in a game. It sucks.
Well, I think most of these games are to try and get people interested in the show or manga.
Well, even the show has some of the cool ones.
A large portion of the cool ones.
Although a lot of the newer batches are only in the card games. Which sucks, because the newer ones are really cool.
Yeah, but I mean, when you think about it, how long it'll take for them to actually draw the really cool looking ones, I understand why they wouldn't want to do that for a game that they're not exactly pumping a ridiculous amount of money into.
Oh, really? She is so squishy.
Poor Gatomon. I don't think she'll ever be able to get to her next form.
This is such cool music. I wonder if you could use.
See, my
skills
thing
from
is,
the
if
menu.
they stopped wasting so much money on, like, really awesome fucking music, and actually gave us more content to the game...
Well, they
I
did.
think
They
this
had
game would
DLC
be-
missions and stuff.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I actually have them. It's how you get the girl who was the player character from the DS game. She's in this in the DLC, and then you can get her signature, which is Dianamon.
That's kind of neat. But it'd be kind of cool if they added, you know, an extra 50 to 100 Digimon or something, you know?
The problem is these monster designs, they need a better game than a typical turn-based RPG. Like, I'm not kidding. I want to make, like, a Digimon...
Open
Souls.
world exploration Digimon game.
I want to make, like, a Digimon Dark Souls.
I was thinking more along the lines of a Digimon version of, like Skyrim.
Well, I'm thinking, like, both.
Oh, difficulty is ridiculously hard, but you
like-
can get really
yeah.
awesome Pokemon.
Of course, the catch is whether or not you are a human with a Digimon, or if it just lets you be the human fighting monsters.
I would say, how about this instead? Be a Digimon. You've got to pick
No.
one of
No, because
5 to start with.
there's a problem with that. mechanics and choices. Because for this kind of game, since it's more about exploration, you'd need to limit the ones you can actually be to a few. If you're going to be playable, like you can't use. Like you couldn't be
Overpowered ones.
You couldn't be the Tankmon. You can't be Seadramon. So like the ones I have here, you could only be Gatomon. Because like they can't jump. Seadramon's supposed to only be in the water. It can't actually fly. That's just for gameplay reasons.
Dude, why do they do that? If it's only a water type that can only be in the water, you shouldn't have it out floating around like that.
Yeah, I can understand if it was just like coiled up on the ground, but they act like it's swimming even when it's just kind of sitting there. Because it's not an air serpent.
I mean, this is a digital game, so technically speaking...
It's just one of those, like, mechanic things, just let it go, you know? Because
Yeah.
otherwise you wouldn't be able to have it at all unless you just want a giant fishbowl sitting there.
That would actually be pretty hilarious, could you imagine?
Well, I said it, so yes.
It'd be like Heinz the goldfish, sitting there beating the shit out of everything. Or Hans, whatever the fuck his name is.
I love Seadramon's wind pose so much. But it's also because if you actually look at these designs, they don't fit the art, the like cartoony art style. It makes more sense when you look at the original art, which was like veiny and grotesque.
Yeah, but I'm sure they also had to, you know, cut down on all of that because Vita game.
Because
Not to mention the art style of the game.
I mean, it works for the cutesy ones, but then like most of the other stuff, if you look at their actual designs, they are monsters.
Well, that's the whole point of Digimon in general, right?
Kind of.
Bet
That's what I
you
mean,
the
the
manga-
games try too hard to be Pokemon.
Well, they gotta try and sell it to children too, and they don't
No,
want
they
parents
don't.
getting
That's the
pissed off.
problem. Because it's not even aimed at children. It's not. It's aimed at teens and young adults. That's why, like, this story is starting to get surreal and starting to go for a Persona style.
Mm.
But then they still keep their, like if you look at Tankmon, dude, that thing, if it wasn't in a cartoony art style, that thing would be goddamn horrifying.
I suppose so. If it was more realistic looking, like the freaking
And this
servos
thing
and
was
everything
friggin'
else getting-
demonic, and that thing was friggin' demonic looking in the movie.
There were a few that I remember that were really grotesque in the animated series as well.
Oh yeah,
Like the one I
usually.
was telling you about, there was a specific arc regarding this particular Pokemon, or this particular Digimon.
Which one?
It was wrapped up in chains, they had it hooked up all underground. That guy with the black and white
Belphegor.
mask, the one that we were talking about, was from the first
Belphegor.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Hydramon.
demon. That's. Oh no.
No, I'm saying
Belphegor.
Paitramon's the one who held it underground.
Pydramon. There's no Pydramon.
Piedmon, sorry.
Oh no. No, you're thinking Apocalypse.
Is it Pokemon?
Apocalypse, like the apocalypse.
Yeah. Not quite. But this guy might have been holding him off. It was a demon that Well, maybe. I'm not sure. See, the problem with Digimon is that they always seem to find all the cutesy ones, but like the super badass evil ones, they don't ever really have when you try and Google it.
They're there, though. Oh my god, they're there.
What I'm talking about was it was stuck, wrapped in chains. It was filled with like a mummy wrap, and only one eye could be seen through the mummy wrap, and then its jaw looked like its flesh had been seared straight off. And it had like muscle tissue underneath the actual wrapping.
I wish I could see that narrowed it down. There wasn't anything like that in the first season of Piedmon. I
know it was after the
Mummymon.
first movie, or maybe it was the first.
I'm thinking Mummymon, but that's it. But yeah, a lot of the designs are pretty nightmarish like that.
It looked kind of like Mummymon, but it was massive.
Belphamon? B-E-L-P-H-E. Because I can't think of anything with a white mask either.
It wasn't a mask, it was just mummy wrap. One of its special abilities used a major, like, huge hook chain that would latch onto the ground and drag him across.
I've never heard of anything like that.
God damn it, I know it was there, I just don't remember which...
I'm like a big Digimon guy, so... I'm pretty sure you're not thinking of a Digimon show.
I know it was there in one of the Digimon series, I just don't remember which. I actually have to, like, draw the thing, because it's burned in my memory, because it was such a fucking cool, demonic thing.
Na, Otaku, あいつが誰か知ってたりする？まあ、気のせいだよな。おっと、お出ましだぜ。あのおっさんの推論ってのが正しいなら、こいつを倒せばこの妙な現象が消えるわけだな。けどここが消えたら中にいる俺たちはどうなるんだ？大弁ありがとさん。大丈夫、俺に任せな。
It might have been in the second season, then. It was one of the two. Digimon Adventures 2, 02 or whatever.
There wasn't anything that bad in 02. things didn't start getting like really dark until Tamers. That was still like the darkest of the series.
Well, it wasn't really dark, it was just a specific enemy. Because I remember seeing both of these, and then I was done with the show.
ここは新宿？どうやらおっさんの推論は正しかったみてえだな。イーターに白い少年の幽霊、超面白いじゃん。最高だぜ。そんで極めつけがオタク電脳探偵。いやーマジで面白えわ。現実なんてもんは退屈だって決めつけてたけど、存外そうでもねえのな。ま、何にせよだ。俺ちっと探ってみるわ、イーターのこと。スウェードのおっさんの研究に協力するのもありだな。
No, I think I found a place where I can see all the Digimon.
Wikimon.
Yeah, I'm there right now.
Just go to list of Digimon and go down the list.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
いるか？イーターとかよりめんどくさそうだよね、ある意味。じゃ俺とっとと逃げるわ。オタクも捕食されんなよ。またな。
逮捕だこ
ら！ Damn, that was really close.
Wait a minute.
なるほど、それは災難だったな。と同時に
Eater's humanoid mode looked very, very close to what I remember.
That's only from this game, though.
Yeah.
通常の調査では得難い情報を目の当たりにして入手するこ
It
と
was
も
very something similar,
そう
so
いう
it
月も
might be
探
here.
偵家業には必要なのだよ。さて今回の事件、仮に新宿迷いが事件と迷いがとは 民族学などでいうところの異界だ。
There's a Gokumon.
ここよ霊界妖怪の住まい
Again,
では
not Dragon Ball, but the
つまり
thing Dragon
我
Ball
々
based
の世
on.
界との
I
境
know
界
the
を超え
Chinese
た先にあ
version.
る理想の異なる世界を示してい
The
る。
Monkey
They made
King.
a more modern, more directly based on that one. It's a Gokumon with a W at the end or something. Gokuamon.
今回新宿に出現した空間はまさにそれ
Gravimon
だ。
looks pretty
こ
badass.
れを迷いなと呼ばずして
Oh, yeah.
何と呼ぼうか。ちなみに引用元は
Dude, you should go down
柳田国の
alphabetically just to look at them
物
all.
語に記した
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Gratimon's a
興味が湧い
G.
たなら調べてみる。
Gundramon.
Oh, you are? Oh, sorry, there's not that many ABCs. Arcadimon, that thing was nightmarish.
Hermon.
ここで
Hermaphrodite
重要なのは伝承にも残されているように迷いなのような現象はたびたび発生しているということだよ。誠に羨ましい限りだが君はそれを実際に体験した。デジタルワールド。そう。
Yeah, it might. The one that I'm thinking of might have been in the second season, or second series.
報告を聞きそびれていた。
Because some of the ones that I'm looking at, that I remember, like Ikakumon, was in there.
プログラムなどではなく、異世界から来た知的生命体。無論、私は信じるよ。デジタルワールドについては、私も少しばかり。いや、ひとまずデジタルワールドのことは置いておく。今解明すべき謎ではないからね。新宿迷いな事件に話を戻そう。実
Yeah,
は
that was
君が助手になる少し
a
前
contest
I think
winner.
Leomon was also in
不可解な
the
現象の絡む事件が増えていた。
series too.
Dude, he's been in every one. It's a running gag that he'll show up, be courageous, and then get killed off.
That's horrible. But
Yeah,
true.
it's literally just a running gag. He did that in Try 2. He just showed up and got impaled.
君を見つけたのも新宿。いずれもデジタルウェーブ以上に現在新宿のみならず都内全体の主要都市でデジタルウェーブの状態が不安定化している。我々の生活に支障をきたすレベルではないので誤差の範疇として看過されてはいるのね。問題は不安定化している状態ではなく自然現象かあるいは人為的な干渉か。実に興味深い事件だ。今後も調査を続行するとしよう。ところで君と連絡が取れなかった時間を有意義に活用してね、新しいブレンドを発明してみたのさ。君が成果を持ち帰ってくることは予測していた。初歩的な推理でね。ご苦労様。見事な活躍だった。つまりはご褒美だ。早速ご馳走しよう。君は信じられるかい？コーヒーとヨーグルトと海苔の佃煮が奏でるハーモニーの奇跡を。
Not a lot happened in that chapter. It was just a lot of exposition. Nine.
I'm at the S's now, still haven't found him. Believe me, if you saw the guy, it would be really easy for you to remember.
That's why I'm saying I don't think it was Digimon that you saw that on.
Oh, it was. It might have been a movie from the second one.
No, because it would still be listed there.
Right, I just don't remember what its name was, so I
So
have to
just
go
going
through
down
everything
one by
on the
one by
list.
one.
Yep.
It's worth looking through those anyway, though.
I like how the fucking toy Agumon's just a bunch of Legos.
Broadway, first floor.
Strange. Maybe the one I'm thinking of is from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Probably.
No. Fuck, I have to actually draw it. Dude, if I could draw the thing, then show it to you, you might be able to tell me where it's from. Because you might be right, I might be thinking of a totally different anime that had this thing in it that I watched at around the same time as the
That's
first
what I'm
or second
thinking, too.
series.
Oh crap, I'm fighting the ninja ostrich right now.
That's the one I was telling you about. It's fucking hilarious, isn't it?
Well, it's from the 5th season.
I still want to know how they came up with a ninja ostrich.
It's not that it's much of a stretch. The whole line is ninja birds.
Now I have to fucking learn to draw again. I'll spend a few hours on it in the next few days, and I'll give you a basic rendition. It'll probably look like shit, but it'll be accurate enough. Why are you texting the guy that was just with you?
Because he's not with me now.
I do like the level that they came up with.
Crap, we're fighting champions now.
Man, this is gonna mess with my head all night now. This thing was like a Digimon that was kind of like a summoned in a way. It was like in hibernation. Never got a name. It was just there. It was like sealed off. And it was one of those enemies that we were talking about, like Piedmon or the one after him for 02. One of those two brought him back, like just unsealed him, and he came out of the ground, just ripped straight open, and they had to fight him.
Yeah. Ooh, Nightmon.
And when they cut him, they cut him in half, but he regenerated. Like he just split open and like came back together. I can't remember what happened after that, but I do remember this specific scene.
Oh crap, he's got high defense.
No, he is a knight. Fucking hell to lose, fools. It's too bad you don't have a darkness character. You might be able to hurt him more with that.
Yeah, I haven't come across any yet. No, I just need somebody. Oh, he brought his defense up even further. Luckily, he can't. You know, this is just gonna take a while. He can't beat me.
That giant sword, though. Holy shit.
Actually, what I could. Yeah. What I could do. Ow.
Damn, he fucked up Gatomon.
Miss.
Well, at least you got him poisoned.
And I love the way poison works in this game. Instead of like slowly ticking every turn, it does more damage every turn. It's incremental.
Like it should.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean the fact that like the first turn it does 25, next turn it does like 45, next turn it does 75, and it just keeps going up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how poison should work.
Yeah, I hate games where like in Dark Souls you can poison, but it doesn't matter what level you are, how much health they have, or how much your stats are, it will always only do 3 damage a second. That's it. So at higher levels it's useless. Unless you stack it with other stuff. Like I've started doing that on mine. I got Toxin and Poison and Bleed to just drain them.
Yeah. I love doing that in, like, MMOs, too, that actually give you the option to do that. There's certain MMOs where they'll give, like, rogues the ability to have multiple different poisons, either on one blade and the other, or, like, it'll enchant the blades so that they also have, like, poison plus a bleed, and you just stack them on top of each other, and you just watch their health melt away. Wow, that's a huge damage hyper cannon. Wait, I thought Lily was in your game.
She's right there.
Looks like a giant cactus to me.
Oh no, I just changed the name to remind myself which one I meant to actually evolve into it. Because the branching pathways, I did something first and I just tagged it with the name of what I meant for it to come back to later when I have the stats.
Ogremon wants to talk to you.
He looks more like a frog in this game.
He does look like a frog in this game.
Ooh. That'll help.
I love how you can just drop off of the edge like that. Oh my god, they definitely didn't do Greymon justice.
No, he looks too cartoony. Most of the modern stuff.
No,
tends to
he's
make
not
him
even.
look more.
He's like
the PS2 game made him look
a
vicious.
quarter of the size of what he really is.
Oh yeah, no, they scale stuff down. He should be one of the larger ones here, though. Metal Greymon is. But like some of them are huge, but he's not.
Yeah, he should be the size of that Brachiosaurus in Final Fantasy 13.
Not that big, no. But bigger. He should be at least as like tall as my Seedramon is. Then again, my
Should be
Seadramon is
twice
supposed to
that
be
height.
my Seadramon is supposed to be like 5 times bigger than this anyway.
I mean, remember how Tai looked against fucking Kabuterimon? Who's somewhat bigger, just by
But they
standing
they
height.
shrink them down for these RPGs. That's part of why like I would rather just have like okay, I'm trying to think the 4 games that I can put together to describe how I'd want a Digimon game. The exploration of Skyrim, the gameplay of Borderlands, specifically the Mechromancer, as in like that's how your partner Digimon would work, as like the Death Trap, as it fights by itself, but you can customize it. And then otherwise the gameplay is like Dark Souls and Shadow of the Colossus.
You climb up on the back end of
The giant ones.
creature.
Of the giant ones, yeah. And as
How
far
would
as
you
like,
get that to work? Because the actual main characters in all Digimon storylines
that's
don't
what I was
really
about to
fight
say.
each.
That's what I was about to say. There is one Digimon, the blacksmith of the Olympus 13. You could have him as a gameplay mechanic where you can get the data off of Digimon to get like equipment that you can put on your human, so that like you can wear Nightmon's armor, use his sword, stuff like that. So your character can fight.
Like, give them something. That would be kind of an interesting idea.
Obviously, you can't use everything, the stuff that wouldn't work on a humanoid. But you can get like a human version of the equipment. Plus, you can get like
I think it would
Monster
be
Hunter
even
stuff,
better
like maybe get
if-
Seadramon's mask.
I know
as a
this is
helmet.
kind of a cliche idea before I say it, so just bear with me. What about something that, like, modifies the Digivice to where you can press a button, kind of like how, I can't. Ben 10's wristwatch works,
Not. I
and
get what
like
you're
you could
going
do
at.
that, and you can transform into a
No,
creature that you.
I don't want to do. I don't want to do the actual playable Digimon because that causes too many problems. Limits your option too much. Just for gameplay mechanic reasons, that would be a huge problem.
Not if it's a turn-based RPG,
Which is what
because
I don't.
you
Which
could
is
do
what I'm trying
that
to get
and
away
work
from.
with your other Digimon
Which is
to
what I'm
fight
trying to
another
get away
enemy.
from, because that's what keeps hurting this series. Because again, the turn-based, this turn-based does not do the designs justice at all.
Yeah, but if you think about how it would work in combat in live action, you'd be at such a disadvantage as a human.
Not really. I've been putting a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, but you'd
This has
be
been
at
like a little
look at
pet
every
project.
character. You know, the only reason why they're even in the battlefield and they're kind of off to the side is because of the mass size of these things. If they were to drop,
Again,
boom,
have
you'd
you
be
played
dead.
Dark Souls? Or Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah, and even then, you're dead as soon as you get hit by one of these.
Exactly,
massive
so it
creatures.
just makes it difficult, like Dark Souls. I mean, you gotta remember, I grew up, you know, we had those games where you die in one hit. Like, full games like that.
That's true.
That's why I'm comparing it to Dark Souls. Because I can actually see most of the attacks working like that. It's just the fact that basically every fight would be a boss fight. God, they keep destroying
Yeah, and it would be slow,
Gatomon.
tedious, and
I
very
cannot keep
difficult.
it alive.
It'd be a very good niche game, but I don't think very many people would actually want to play it.
I think they would.
Kind of like Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
Except
There
the
is
problem with
there's a
those
market
is
there.
they are just generic medieval games. Like the designs don't stand out at all. The fights are just basic sword and shield stuff. Whereas this would have all these insane designs, and again, not RPG attacks, but actually the attacks as they are actually described. That's another thing, is if you actually look at their attacks, they're described completely different, whereas in-games are just standard RPG attacks, because they can't actually do
but if you
anything.
think about it as well, there's moments where it's
That's
just
what I'm talking about.
massive OP, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, this thing's about to build up this thing, and I'm standing right in his way. Fuck.
That's where you move.
Yeah, some of them have a wind-up like that, but other ones... Like, let's say the guy jumps in the air and fucking uses basically an orbital bombardment idea, and just drops a bomb straight down and blows up half the fucking city.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no running away from that, especially if you're at the 0
No,
mark.
but if you got the right equipment for it, you could deal with it. Like, it's like Dark Souls. If you go into areas unprepared, you will be slaughtered.
That is true. That's why I'm thinking about actually getting Neo when it comes out, because that's a really fun game.
I'll try it sometime, but I'm still working my way through the first Dark Souls right now.
I think the alpha's
and then I'll do
done
the second
today.
one, and then I'll deal with the third
I
one.
think the alpha's done today.
But yeah, I'm still working my way through the first Dark Souls. I haven't touched 2 or 3.
Well, the thing I like about Dark Souls, and while yes, you can beat enemies pretty easily if you're skilled enough.
Well, yeah, once you get a hand of mechanics, it's only a matter of whether the game's gonna cheap shot you with like a slippery ledge or just cramped quarters. Other than that, it's not actually that hard.
Yeah.
Like, I've been going light armor and bow, and I'm level 101. I still haven't upgraded my health at all, and I'm doing just fine. People are going, how do you survive without heavy armor? Now, granted, I can't do crap in PvP, because you basically have to go heavy armor or magic or whatever.
And a lot of health.
Yeah. Because my arrows can't stagger players because everybody wears heavy armor. I can do it at point blank, but they're already swinging at me then, and, you know, I die in like one hit. That's the point of my build. I can survive a couple hits, that's about it.
Yeah.
I do have heavier equipment, and I can use it, I just prefer not to, because I want to go for the lighter, more agile build.
Well, as they say, it's called being skilled versus people just trying to enjoy the game to enjoy the game.
Well, because I am also hell-bent on going bow. I was going to go dagger, but that is completely useless in that game. You can get high criticals. Yeah, but you're going to die trying to land a critical in that game. Because it doesn't always register.
See, for me, I would like to see, like, Dragon's Dogma. Like, just the gameplay aspects of it. Not the story, nothing else, just the gameplay. I want to see that in another game, a live-action RPG game.
Monster Hunter.
Not live-action, you know what I mean. Open world RPG, action-based.
There's a lot of games like that.
Even with the ability to climb up on monsters to kill them. That and
granted,
Shadow of the
that's
Colossus are the only ones that I know of that actually did that.
True, but that's also a mechanic they could just throw into any game now.
Which has yet to be done, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, Final Fantasy 15 shows your character doing it, but it's probably a cutscene.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta be level 30. Yeah. 30.
So, do you have Disgaea 5?
I've never played a Disgaea, no.
I think you might you might enjoy it, you
No,
might
I
not.
don't like those grid-based
It's kind of a Final
games.
Fantasy Tactics-esque
Yeah, I don't
kind
like
of
those
game.
grid-based games.
Yeah, I'm not really a
67,
grid-based player either. I mean, granted, it's apparently a really good game for the old school RPG player, but for me, I enjoy the ability to actually move around and choose the place that I want to fight, you know?
Yeah.
Lord.
Okay, so that was run there.
I'll be right back.
There we go. Ah, this guy again.
It's getting kind of late, man. Probably gonna head to bed.
Alright, see ya. My sleep schedule's all messed up where I do the same.
Oh, you could always fix it by going to sleep right now.
Well, I could if I was tired.
Kabuterimon had a dream. What dream was it that he had? I didn't read it.
He didn't say. He forgot.
Is that gear thing supposed to do something?
That's the quest giver.
Ah.
I'm just buying some stuff.
That's a lot of money for those.
Those are farm upgrades. So you only need one. I hope.
I don't think I've seen your farm. Or is it just an abstract thing that doesn't actually have a place?
No, this is it. I'm on it right now. I just haven't upgraded it.
This definitely reminds me of like a Monster Rancher type thing.
Yeah, they've had this since the DS games.
I love how that bounced right off of him. Like that one.
Alright, what was it after?
Apparently he wasn't hungry.
Oh my god, did I just buy two of the same thing? I did. Did I? I don't know. Yeah, I just bought something I already had, so that was a waste of like 25,000, 250,000 or
Well,
whatever.
you can always sell it.
Unless, I hope, maybe it stacks.
Maybe. I mean, you have, what, 16 minutes to find out?
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't use the money for much else anyway. It'll build back up soon enough.
So does this island get bigger?
Yeah, it was smaller and I upgraded it once already.
Where do you go to upgrade it?
Farm expansion. You gotta like unlock it as you play through the game now. So you're gonna have 6. Digimon or Kabuterimon?
I would definitely upgrade him. He was pretty badass in the original series.
Well, I can only bring Gajramon or Kabuteri.
Bring Kabu into the higher end. Digivolutions. Electroshocker. I forgot that thing came right off of his freaking front horn too. It was like a lightning bolt.
Yeah. I kinda wanna farm this area just because it's champions.
Alright, I'm heading out, man.
Alright, see.
Looks like you got someone watching your thing as well, so
Cool.
you won't be alone. Yeah.
みんな行くよ。どんどんつなげて。私たちの大勝利。 みんな行くよ。そんな。
I'm working with that. One more level and I should have my first ultimate. Oh, that's not good. Level 30.
みんな行くよ。
So much speed. Okay. Do I have enough to convert Greymon yet? I'm just trying to get the 200% on them. Oh, one more game on how to do it. Couple more levels. Oh, well, that's okay. What is that, though? Well, I thought I did. Where the heck is this going? Suddenly I thought I'd get around every part of this device. No, that doesn't look there. so now I have Digimon. Okay, seriously, where is this thing? Really?
私たちの大勝利。
Okay, let's get all these out of the way, I guess. Wait, can you redo stuff?
みんな行くよ。みんなよく頑張ったみんな行くよ。みんな行くよ。せーの、私たちの大勝利。ほら、かかっておいで。せーの。
What's wrong with that? Look at this one. Huh. Wait. The angel poisoned it? Oh, there it is, right there. Her slaps poison, what the hell? Just got a trophy. Alright, I wanted to see if I could go back. To that other area. No, I cannot. Okay. Witchmon! I wish she was in this game. One of my favorites. Balloon level 2. Yeah, I should have farmed that area a little more. Oh well. Maybe I can go back through the mirror. Nope. There it is. Oh, passed him. Monster King. God, he does have 8 wings. I thought I had 6 there for a minute. Champion form is Dark Mom, right? Joan of Arc. Heaven's Thunder. Wow, okay. actually check my progress. Just in case. Hitmon.
私たちの大勝利。
Ooh, they custom this game. Ooh.みんな行くよ。私たちの大勝利。 I don't know this one. Search the whole place and it's right there where you mentioned.
ほらかかっておいで。みんなよく頑張ったね。
That's one sentence. Okay. to here. Probably not. Blue marijuana. So yes. He's an ultimate, but they don't have him acting very strong here, I guess. Yay. Now what? Well, I did all my current cases, got a couple ultimates. I guess this is a good place to stop. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end this end the stream here. And I will start back up tomorrow. How do I back out? There we go.